Welcome to Gem Craft Studio, where all your favorite jewelry projects begin. I'm Sara Lovecraft, and today we are creating a beautiful bracelet out of rectangular shaped pearls. I'm going to show you everything you need to create this awesome bracelet. For today's project, you're only going to need a couple of tools. So you're going to need your chain nose pliers and your bent chain nose pliers for opening and closing your jump rings. You're going to need your cutter tool for cutting your beading wire. And you're also going to need your crimper tool for crimping your crimp tubes. For today's project, you're going to need about 12 inches of bead stringing wire. However, if you need to adjust that measurement for a smaller or larger bracelet, you can always add or subtract length to that. You're going to need 2 jump rings, 2 crimp tubes, a lobster clasp, 2 wire guardians, and then I'm using size 11 seed beads as my spacer beads. The feature of our project today are these beautiful rectangular shaped freshwater pearls. They are coppery, kind of bronze, but they also have this beautiful flash of blue and green when they hit the light. They are very unique. To get started, we are going to thread on our crimp tube and wire guardian to the end of our beading wire. Thread your crimp tube on and hold it about 1.5 inches to 2 inches from the end of your beading wire, and then go ahead and thread on your wire guardian. Take the wire up through the wire guardian, and then back down through the wire guardian and down through your crimp tube. Once you have thread your wire back down through your crimp tube, make sure that those wires are running parallel inside your crimp tube, and you're going to place that into the back notch of your crimper tool. Once that is in the back notch of the crimper tool, give that a squeeze. Then you're going to take it out, turn it sideways, and put it into the front notch of the crimper tool and give that a squeeze as well. If you would like more information about crimping, be sure to check out our full tutorial about crimping here on our YouTube channel. Once you have finished crimping, you can either run the tail of your beading wire through a bead or 2, or you can go ahead and trim off the excess. Since I'm using very small seed beads and pearls that have a very small drill hole, I'll be trimming off the excess beading wire. Now you're ready to thread on your beads. I'm going to alternate between my size 11 seed beads and my beautiful rectangular shaped pearls. When you're using beads that have irregular shapes, it's always a good idea to use something like a size 11 seed bead. You could also use small metal beads here as well, but it makes the beads lay really nicely when you're wearing them instead of those irregular shapes crowding each other out. So it's always a good idea to add a little something in between. Okay, so we have come to the end of our bracelet. I've got one more pearl to add after I add my little spacer bead here, and then we're going to crimp again. Now it is time to thread on my wire guardian and my crimp tube. First the crimp goes on, then you take your beading wire up through the wire guardian, and then down through the wire guardian and back down through your crimp. Pull all of the excess slack out of the wire and bring that crimp tube down next to your last bead. Make sure the wires are not crisscrossing, just like we did when we crimped to get started. Place that crimp tube into the back notch of the crimper tool, give that a squeeze, turn it sideways, place that into the front notch of the crimper tool, and give that a squeeze. Use your cutter tool to trim off any of the excess beading wire unless you can take it down through a bead or 2. And now you're ready to add your hardware. Using your chain nose pliers, you're going to attach your jump ring. Hold your jump ring between 2 pairs of pliers, twist to open, thread that jump ring through one of the wire guardians on the end of your bracelet, and you can go ahead and attach your clasp as well, and then close the jump ring. On the other end of your bracelet, you're going to add a single jump ring, twist to open, Attach to your wire guardian and twist to close. And now your project's complete. You've got a gorgeous, iridescent, coppery, bronzy, green, blue, purple, so many different colors here, depending on the lighting. It is an absolutely stunning bracelet, and I hope you have enjoyed today's project. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future projects. And let me know in the comments section, what are some of your favorite pearl colors? They come in lots of them, so let me know which one you like the best in the comments section.